Hello everyone. So here I'm going to teach how we can install CentOS on Virtualbox on Windows 8.1. So these are the steps which we're gonna perform right now. That is download Virtualbox, and after that we will also download CentOS 7. On that Virtualbox we will install CentOS version 7, and we will also configure it so that our CentOS Linux server will work as expected after the installation. So let's just get started from the step 1. For Virtualbox, I have already installed from the available website, which is Virtualbox for Windows 8.1. If you see, there are the latest version is 6.1.26, but it has few issues with virtualization which I observed. So I installed the old version, which is 6.0, from this link, virtualbox.org download. This is the link which I used for downloading the old version of VirtualBox. The reason why I downloaded old version was because it had the new version has few virtualization error because of my Windows 8.1. So I downloaded this 6 version. Along with that, we can go to the next step, which is to download CentOS 7. So you just need to search for CentOS 7 for Oracle VirtualBox, where I got this link. I will mention all these URLs in the description section, so it will be helpful for you. I downloaded this one, which is around 4 GB, where it is CentOS 7 of 64-bit. Uh, so in order to download this CentOS, I would recommend it to use this Extreme Download Manager for Windows. It will, I think, split your file into multiple parts and download parallelly. In this way, your download time or duration would be very less. So you can download this Extreme Download Manager as well. Now I have VirtualBox, CentOS, and Extreme Download Manager installed. Now we can see what are the steps required in order to set up our VirtualBox. I already have one CentOS running currently. So let's start a new one. So basically, in order to set up new virtual OS, you need to click on this new button. After clicking on button, it will ask for the name of virtual OS. Let's give cent OS hyphen, uh, I would say it's November, so let's say September. So it's I would say we give my name, right? CentOS snake. It is of type Linux, and make sure you click or you select 64-bit only, because we will upload 64-bit CentOS image in this virtual OS. So click on next. This is related to the memory which you want to give from your random access memory. So I have around 8 GB of RAM. I just want to give 2 GB this to this virtual OS. If you see the virtual description, they already have mentioned that select the amount of memory in megabyte to be allocated to this virtual machine. So I have given 2 MB, 2 GB, which is around 2048 MB. Click on next. By default, it should be a create virtual hard disk now. VDI image, click on this VirtualBox disk image. This is related to the physical hard drive. Like if you have fixed size, click on that. But I would recommend it to click on only dynamically allocated. So it will only use the space on your physical hard drive as it fills up. Let's say this is the standard option which people select, so I will select the same. Click on next. This is the storage which I want to give to my virtual machine, so let's give 16 GB. Click on create. Now If you see, CentOS Nick has been created, but we cannot click on start because we haven't loaded CentOS image in it. This is just a name which we give to this virtual OS. So click on right click and setting. Here in the general section, we will go one by one. So in advance, in this shared clipboard, click on bidirection and drag and drop to the bidirection. So basically, if you want to share something from your main system to this virtual box, so you can do copy paste, same drag and drop will work if the bidirection is selected. Description, it has nothing. Okay, click on system, processor, and the acceleration, click on display. So okay, click on storage. In the storage portion, if click on this empty under the controller IDE. Here there will be one more option. Click on this one, choose virtual optical disk. Click on the image which you downloaded, so CentOS. You will see here they have mentioned the name CentOS. Click on audio, it's same. In network, click on bridge adapter because I want to connect or I want to give IP address to the CentOS from my Wi-Fi. So here I selected Wi-Fi. In the advanced section, this will be your adapter type. Here click on allow all. Then rest, I think it would be okay. Click on OK. Now we can click on start. So it will boot image from the CentOS which we downloaded. If you see, click on first option, install CentOS 7. If you get this error or the warning, just click on this cancel button. Yep, it start getting booted from that particular ISO file. Let's wait for some option over here which we need to configure. Yep, select English over here. So here I get this English as a language page on the welcome to CentOS screen. So click on continue. Uh, so we got few options as well. So here date time would be set as accordingly. So let's see Kolkata. Click on done. Second is US right, English US right. Now for software, click on this installation source. It should be auto detected installation source, the name which we already gave. So it's done. Here the thing is, if you select minimal install, this virtual OS has only terminal, a black screen. It will not have this kind of what you say, the desktop. So click on software selection. Now we want not the compute mode, no. Okay, so we want user interface over here. So click on server with user interface. These are the add-ons for this stuff. So like let's see what we want. I want DNS name server, FTP server, then KDE, then you can install it afterward as well. So let's select this much only and then done. Here installation, if you see there, the begin installation has been grayed out because of this issue. So click on this, click on this one, other storage option, make sure that it's automatically configure partitioning has been enabled. Click on done. Okay, if you see over here, network and host name not required actually. Yep, let's see what is. Okay, done. Click on begin installation. Here we can set root password. So let's set the root password. Root password is the administrator password. So here, click on done. Now this is the user which we want to create. Let's say Nikhilesh. What you want to display it over here, and again password. Click on done. These two are I would say these two are required in order to set up properly. So here you can see that we need to click on reboot. So we will click on reboot. It will reboot, and after that we will get the OS installed successfully. So here click on the first one. Okay, so you can see this is a screen which CentOS used for booting. Let's wait for some time for the user selection screen. So basically what we will do, we have installed Linux on the virtual machine and we have Windows available. So there are two options, like you can do dual boot where one OS would be Windows and second OS would be Linux, or you can install this Virtualbox and install any operating system on the top of Windows. So there are two options in order to install Linux on your system. So you can see here, I can see screen with the username selection. So this is the same user which I selected during the installing process. So click on that. It will ask for the same password. Now we will see the desktop icon of CentOS system. Okay, so this is the desktop icon. We will check whether it is able to connect to the internet or not. So let's see, open terminal, and we will execute Firefox. Okay, so we need to set up Firefox next. Yeah. So here it is not able to connect to the internet. So we can check the IP address as well. Open terminal. Okay. So in order to check the IP address, the command in Linux is ifconfig. So here you see we didn't get any IP address. So what we can do, we can run one command which is th client. It will issue IP address from our DS server. So oh, this is the permission denied option. So sometime This is a command which is used to execute IP address. Sometimes if you don't get this kind of IP address or you are not able to connect your Firefox to internet, execute this command ds client. But in order to run ds client, the normal user cannot run. Normal user means you will get this kind of error like permission denied kind of stuff. So for if you get permission denied, execute su means super user, give password. This is the same password which we executed during the installation, which is a root password. So here if you see the dollar sign changed to hash and the Nikhilesh, the user changed to root. If I type who am I, it will give root user. Now root user has all the access, so all the command can be executed when there is hash and root. If you see our Firefox will also be able to connect it to the internet. So our main goal is has been completed. Like I was able to install Virtualbox, CentOS, post installation has been completed, and the internet is also connected. So yes, if you have any question, then let me know in the comment so that I can try to help. Yeah, you can click on save the machine state or power of the machine. I would save the machine state means if you next time if you click on start, it will start from here, send the shutdown signal, and the power of the machine will completely power down your CentOS machine, and it will restart again whenever you click on start. So it's better to save the machine state. It will process and save the state of the machine. So as you can see, if I click on start, it will read from the last saved machine state, so which was Google. So it will take time. Let's see. See, I got the same state which was earlier. So it's better to click on the same uh, save the machine state only. So that's the example of saving the machine state. I normally do not click on power off machine because it will completely power off. So yep, that's it.